Well, hello! Oh, Helmet. You're back. You missed it. Devil May Cry 5. You missed it. Yeah, I know I missed it. Because you didn't invite me. Because the video would have taken much longer. It's so stupid you can see me. I'm just looking for the next game to review. I have a week to do it. I really don't want to make a long video again. Do you have anything that might fit that criteria? Here's an idea. Do Super Mario World. I mean, I guess I could do that, but I don't know, it seems a little simplistic. You already have the voiceover and everything done, you lazy fucker. So you think because I already have the voiceover done and the game recorded, I should review Super Mario World? Well, it's not going to be a 40-minute video. That's an excellent point. The Super Nintendo was home to a great many a game. Too bad I didn't really get to play many of those greats growing up, being mostly restricted to Mario games and Donkey Kong Country 1 and 2, which are incredible in their own right. Some people would love to say that the Super Nintendo is the best system ever made. I think they might be out of their minds, but I do love the console, and no game quite elicits the same joy from me that the classic Super Mario World does. I'm James, and this time on That Game Review Show, we're going to be taking a look at one of the Super Nintendo launch titles, and one of my first games I ever played, Super Mario World. There really isn't much to say about Super Mario World, honestly. The first appearance of Yoshi, whose full name is actually T. Yoshisaur Munchakoopas. And no, I'm not joking. Apparently they found some old documents about it a few years ago, and it was amazing to learn. It's the first and I believe only appearance of the Cape power-up, which is unbelievably fun to use. That's about it as a general overview. So let's get into it. The story is really your basic Mario fare. On vacation in the Dinosaur Islands while the brothers Mario and Luigi are sleeping, Bowser sneaks by and steals Princess Peach away to his new castle. When the brothers wake up and see that Peach is gone, they immediately go after her. Literally none of this is shown in the game, and you would just have to read the instruction manual for those kind of details. The Game Boy Advance port of the game does have a cutscene that gives a little more info on the intro, but that's the GBA, and that version has its own issues like really bad screen crunch. In level 2, Mario hits a block and out pops a green and white egg. And out of that egg pops a green dinosaur named Yoshi, who explains that Bowser's minions put him in that egg as he was trying to save his friends. Seeing as he shares the same goal as Mario, the two team up, offering Mario indentured servitude and potential sacrifice. Mario makes his way through literally the entire game and makes it to Bowser's castle, which looks like he got to some sort of party going on. Since Bowser left his back door open, Mario decides to take the stealthy approach and skips most of the level. On the rafters of the castle, Bowser appears in his Koopa clown car, in which he also has Princess Peach. Bowser tries to throw down Mecha Koopas to stop Mario, but being the clever plumber he is, Mario throws them back up at Bowser, and after enough times, he is defeated. Peach floats down, and as the credits roll, we see Mario, Peach, and Yoshi, along with a whole trail of Yoshi eggs, making their way back to Yoshi's house. I think this scene here might have been the inspiration for Yoshi's Island, seeing all the eggs trailing behind them. I could be wrong, but that's just what it looks like. Back at Yoshi's house, the Yoshi eggs hatch, and everyone is happy. But it's not the end yet. We get to see an enemy roll. I beat the special world before beating Bowser, so it was really cool to see that the changed enemies are even in the real. It's just a really nice detail, since they are changed in the main game anyways. We then reach the end screen, and that's it. This is one of those games that will sit on the end screen until the inevitable heat death of the universe, after which you have to either reset the game or shut it down. I really hate games that do this, honestly, but I guess it's good to try to get you to do something else with your life. Like make YouTube videos. The gameplay is a Mario game. You run and jump, eating some sweet shrooms and jumping on bad guys. Seeing as this is the first actual Mario game being reviewed on this channel, not counting Mario Kart 8, I'd say this is a really good start. It's a lot more like modern Mario than the first game would be, and I want to save Mario 3 for a special occasion, seeing as it's my very first ever video game. For this review, I played through almost every single level. I had 93 out of 96 exits, so that was a pretty successful recording session. And when writing this script, I think I remembered which level I did not end up playing, that being Soda Lake. And yes, that means I beat the dreaded Special World. Honestly, Special World isn't that hard for me, I breezed through the most of it. But the one fucking level I had a hard time with was Tubular. And as far as I know, it's the most hated level in the game. The rest of it I had a really good time playing. But fucking Tubular, man. Since I played this on my Super Nintendo Classic, I abused the save state function on it. I tried to not use it while playing. Clearly, since I pretty consistently had 99 lives, I didn't really need it. But with Tubular, I was constantly using it. After beating the Special World, the overworld and some of the enemies change, which is a really cool reward for beating it, even if it is purely cosmetic. I really should have beaten it sooner, but I wanted to do it right before I fought Bowser. The game looks and sounds pretty good, this being an exception to my not caring about game soundtracks. It does feel a little weak though, especially when compared to Donkey Kong Country, but that game did come out a lot later. In retrospect, I feel like there should have been another main Mario game released on the Super Nintendo to better take advantage of the hardware, but leaving it at one game does help it make it way more iconic. I really do love this game, but like I said earlier on, there isn't a whole lot to talk about here. That's one of the downsides to trying to review one of the most iconic platformers ever made. Anyways, if you enjoyed, please like the video and subscribe for new videos every week. Next week will be Terrell's week, so come back then.